Come with me to a land not so far away, tucked between valleys in the heart of the Cordillera mountain range. Let's see where our feet take us. Let's take it all in. The different hues of green, the sound of water rushing along a fountainhead of dreams. These are the people we met in Bontoc, a town that flies under the radar, but one that is so important in the Cordilleras. How does one become at home with oneself, with a community? Let's keep exploring, relishing all the sights, the details. Don't let me forget anything. There's enough room for all of us. The locals don't seem to mind. They're busy living, traveling, learning. We watch curiously, quietly, from a distance. I'm famished. How about some breakfast?
Dito sa Bontoc, uso sila sa pancake at saka coffee. Lalo na pag morning and afternoon. After class, yung mga estudyante, bago sila umuwi, mag-snack muna sila dito sa market. Akong eatery dito sa second floor, sa market. Ang specialty ko dito, itong mami, pancake, ginutaan, coffee, halo-halo. Lahat ako nagluluto. Tara, kain tayo dito sa Awang Coffee Shop.
I'm still hungry. I always am. Our country always provides. It's a good thing I always bring an appetite. As we stroll endlessly, we spot some women selling patupat, a rice cake wrapped in a coned banana leaf.
Patupat. Ito ang patupat. Kami ang gumagawa. May ingredients ito na malagkit, niyog, asukal at asin. Masarap ito. Ito ang specialty ng Bontoc. Masarap ito. Bagay sa kape at saka tsa.
Since patupat is a local specialty, most women in Bontoc know how to prepare it. They learned the recipe from their mothers, who in turn learned it from their own mothers. A priceless heirloom passed down from one generation to the next. You'll find iterations of this dish everywhere in the country, but there's always a little something that makes it special and localizes it.
Dito, pagkatapos ng taniman doon, tapos may ceremony kami na ginagawa, yung mag-picnic kami or lahat ng tao ay magkakatay. Pagkatapos gagawa rin sila ng ganito.
As we continue taking a look around, we spot some utag, another Cordilleran favorite.
May konting asin, tsaka pinausok nila. Nilagay nila sa may chimney. Isang buwan kalahati ang pagkausok nito. Pangsawg-sawg sa mga balatong, gulay.
There's so much more to see in the market, like the bubod, a white to brown disc-shaped hardened starch that contains the yeast needed to ferment rice and make tapui, a traditional Cordilleran rice wine. You can find almost anything in the market, even luxuries such as tobacco or nana or betel nut.
Ito ang tabako para sa nganga. Ito ay tabako. Ito ang buwa, gawid, tsaka abog. Ito ang red rice na galing dito sa Mountain Province, Bauco. Ito ang native tsaa. Galing din ito sa Butuagan. Kinakukuha sa bundok.
The market is a treasure trove we could spend all day here, tasting, learning, and discovering. Reluctantly, we continue on. There's so much more to see in Bontoc. Let's work our way up. There's a quiet charm to the countryside. Here, time seems to move at a much slower pace, and yet the rhythm is never lost. We come across remnants of a real wild hunt.
Ginagamit to sa paghunting. Ito yung mga ulo ng tawag dun, alingo, babira mo. Hindi basta-basta itinatapon to eh. Pang decoration din. Tagal na hindi na magagamit.
Bushmeat used to be rampant in the Philippines, not so much anymore, but there are always alternatives in nature.
Maghuli po tayo ng kohol po. Galing din ng city. Ito din yung gusto nilang inuulam eh. Kasi bihira naman ang ganito doon sa syudad, tsaka mahal doon. Tinatanggal namin to doon sa palayan kasi kinakain niya din yung tinatanim namin na palay. Kaya hindi rin kami nagbebenta ng palay dito. Kasi inipon nga namin sa arang para kung may kakasal, hindi ka na bibili ng bigas. Ito po yung Bisukor namin dito sa Bayo. Malinis. Ulam natin bukas.
A feast awaits us. We are grateful.
Akitan, ng kumot. Andi darak aran.
Ay, mas da ito eh.
Ano dai? Ay aga koran dan.
Oo, yapating ay manok.
The locals of Bontoc are generous, always giving off themselves, sharing whatever they have without expecting anything in return. They indulge us with intimate glimpses into their lives, and yes, more food and drinks.
Ito, kamuting kahoy. Ganito ang gumawa ng Safeng.
To make the traditional Cordilleran drink called Safeng, one must add raw cassava or camote in a clay jar full of boiled water, and the resulting liquid develops a strong smell and sour taste. Besides being a popular thirst quencher in Bontoc, it is also good for colds, flu, and stomach problems. Some use it in soups or in dishes as well. In the old days, one could freely ask for Safeng from those who had it, and some villagers even kept jars of Safeng outside their house so anyone could help themselves to a cup or two.
Atain. Tapos na.
I've always been fascinated with fermentation. It's a true representation of how things were once preserved. But above function, it also lends so much flavor when ingredients are scarce. Are you still with me? We come across a farmer and he tells us a thing or two about securing families or even a community's food supply in uncertain times.
Ito ang tinatawag na arang. Nagpupunduhan ng palay. Sakali nagka-pandemya o walang makain, meron kang hugutin. Na pagkain? Abutin to ng mga 20 years. 20 years bago ka kukuha kung gusto mo. Kung meron ka pang hanap buhay, ay mo na nakapundo na dyan, hindi naman nabubulok.
We prepare to move along, humbled. Indeed, there's wisdom to be had in the most candid encounters. Night falls, but the locals allow us to stay longer. We oblige.
So nga, takuin mama.
Walang nagdaan.
Matapos ang nga, tagay.
As the fire burns brighter, scenes from an eventful day flash before us. Intricate rice fields, a thriving town, a community of some of the most unpretentious, warm-hearted people living their best lives. It feels great to be in Bontoc.